Were you disappointed he wasn't at your wedding?
Good day, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you're doing beautifully well. Do not let nothing stress you, okay? So you see what's been online since yesterday. Wizkid and Banky W. You can't talk about Wizkid's story without mentioning Banky. He was the one that helped him and all, but I see Wizkid always appreciates that from the post I've seen. So that's why it came across funny that he had to respond in the way he responded to this particular interview that Ebuka had with Banky and Adesso at the wife. To me, I don't know what you think about the way Wizkid responded, but because I know he's one that doesn't even respond to online banters or shade or dragging. But the way I don't know if is a bit disrespectful or a bit out of place. I don't know how to place it, but you tell me when you see what he did after this interview. So make sure you watch this video to the end to see all that happened between Banky W and Wizkid. So of recent, Ebuka had an interview with Banky on everything, basically everything with the wife. So then he brought up the question about Wizkid. Okay, so Wizkid didn't attend Banky's wedding. Now, Ebuka in his normal basketballs, you know how Ebuka used to find ask questions that cause trouble. Ebuka had to ask Banky, okay, um were you sad or that this guy that you've brought so far that is doing so well didn't attend your wedding? And Banky was very honest. So listen to the just a clip of the interview and hear what Banky said about being disappointed with Wizkid.
Were you disappointed he wasn't at your wedding?
Was I disappointed he wasn't at the wedding? I was.
Yeah.
But I think, maybe I know he tried. Because there was a show that a lot of the artists, I think it was One Africa.
Yeah, I think they were in Dubai or
They were in
something.
Dubai,
Like
yes.
a couple of
So after this interview was made public and people started talking about it, of course, it went viral and Wizkid came across the interview, and usually you wouldn't even expect him to react because I mean you can just say every dumb shit about Wizkid and he's not going to give you any response. In fact, he has said one time that his response are usually laughing out loud and he chops life and that goes on. So Wizkid came out to respond to this interview and in a very somehow way actually he just types laughing out loud. Ebuka, were you disappointed Wizkid he wasn't at your wedding? Banky said what he had to say, and all Wizkid could say was laughing out loud. Well, laughing out loud could mean so many things. He's not one that comes online to explain himself for nothing. He's not in the habit of doing that. He can just let you run with whatever narrative you want, however you want to think it. Wizkid is not one to come and start saying, okay, it was A or B. So we're surprised to see him just saying laughing out loud. I hope he's good with Banky. And then we record out at some point, sometime in the past, Wizkid had come up to say that my answer to everything is laughing out loud and okay, chop life abeg. So he's not here to explain to you anything about his life. Is his damn business. Think whatever you want to think. So he still went on with his mantra, which is laughing out loud and okay in situations that concerns him. So what do you think? Do you think it was rude of Whiskey to just drop laughing out loud in such sensitive information, or he would rather have kept quiet or given an explanation? So let me know what you think.